Happy Thanksgiving! I had to show you this. I'm not taking you through the whole process, but I had to show you because I'm making pot stickers, gyoza. And it's becoming an annual tradition. So what I do is I buy, your traditional little square wonton wrappers. I don't make these, although, obviously people do make them when they're in Japan. That is going a little too far for me. You can use pork. I don't use pork, obviously, but often I've used turkey. I didn't feel like it this year. I used ground beef. Put some onions in, little green onions in here. You can put mushrooms. You can put anything. Cabbage. Cabbage actually is very typical. Put whatever you want in here. Put whatever you want for seasonings too. Sometimes I've bought like a gyoza seasoning packet. That's when it's really good. But you just put like soy sauce. I put sake, which is rice wine. Mirin, which is sweet. What is mirin? I never know what it is. It's like a sweet rice wine something. I don't know. It's not alcohol, so I don't know what it is. Anyway, salt, pepper, soy sauce, like I said. A little bit of sesame oil you can put. I didn't this year. I don't know. I made it really simple this year. This year I was really focused on cooking it good. So what you do to cook it right is really important. Is you have to this is not easy. You have to get a little bit of oil. And basically you throw 6 of these in some oil. And when it looks like that, then you put in some water. I'm going to do that now. You'll hear it. Just a couple tablespoons, almost none. Like a little bit of water. You hear that going crazy, and then you close the lid on that. So you probably can hear that. So what that does is you get that nice dark, a little bit of fry, and then you steam it. Perfect. So, here's one. I don't know. I just started cooking these. This doesn't look too perfect, but so it's supposed to be brown all over, but then it's kind of soft, and it's just crunchy and soft. And it's a great flavor. So the only other thing about this is the sauce. It's 1 part soy sauce to 1 part white rice vinegar, with a couple of drops to your taste, to your liking of hot sesame oil, a little bit of chili sesame oil. And then I put green onions in there. That's it. It's very simple. It's delicious. It's extremely time consuming. So I'm going to get back to it. Another favorite thing of mine, again, Thanksgiving appetizer. I bring this appetizer all the time, all over the place. And I'm going to just tell you a little bit about it. I really needed to show you some things first, but this is extremely simple, completely delicious fondue. You take a chunk of 5 ounces of fontina, and a cup of heavy whipping cream, and you melt it. Okay, you've got 5 ounces of roundabout, of fontina, and a cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so and then all you do, you want to take 4 eggs, and you're going to get the yolks out. And this is something I actually wanted to show you. I'll show it to you another time. The best way to separate eggs, because tried all the different things, and I wanted to show you the best way, which is using your hand. You literally crack the egg on the counter, and you put it in your hand, and you let the whites go through your fingers, and you use your hands. Your hands are the best tool you've got. And then you get these perfect egg yolks, and you have to temper the eggs. So I could show you how to do that. I'm not quite ready to finish putting this all together, but basically all you do is you put a little bit in here, you stir it up, more and more and more, so that the eggs don't ever cook, and then you mix it in. And then when you bring it up to cook, you cook it up with the eggs in it. It thickens up nicely, and that's it. It's done, except for the most important thing, which is the truffle oil. Once it's done, once it's off the heat, completely off the heat, you don't need it to be cool. You never want it to be cool, but you don't want it to be boiling at this point. You put in white truffle oil, and you want to have good white truffle oil. It's extremely expensive. I have some not so good white truffle oil. So today I'm not expecting my dip to taste so good. You put in a whole tablespoon of this, and go to Dean and DeLuca, buy a teeny tiny little one for $12. It'll be like that. It'll be like that much, but it's really good. It's got a great flavor. So that's it. You tear up some yummy bread. You've got your fondue. We've got our gyoza, and then of course, who knows what else I'm going to get at my sister's house. I'm sure a feast.